Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Take a seat. Tom, were you acquainted with Mayella Violet Ewell?
Yes, sir. I had to pass her place to and from the field every day.
Is there any other way to go?
No, sir. Not that I knows of.
Did she ever speak to you?
Yes, sir. Well, I tip my hat on the way by every day. One day, she asked me to come inside the fence and bust up a shiffer robe for her. I stepped inside. She gave me the hatchet, and I broke it up. And then she said, I reckon I have to give you a nickel, won't I? And I said, no, ma'am, there ain't no charge. And then I went home. Mr. Finch, that was way last spring, way over a year ago.
Did you ever go in the place again?
Yes, sir.
When?
Well, I went lots of times. Seemed like every time I passed by yonder, she have a little something for me to do. Like chopping up kindling or toting water for her.
Tom, what happened to you on the evening of 21st November of last year?
Mr. Finch, well, I was headed home as usual that evening when I passed by the Ewell's place. Mayella was on the porch like she said she was. And she said to me to come inside and help her for a minute. So I stepped inside the fence and looked around for some kindling to work on. But I didn't see none. And then she says, come inside the house. She has a door needs fixing. So I follows her inside, and I look at the door, but it look all right. And then she shut the door. And the whole time, I was wondering why it was so quiet. And then it hit me. There wasn't a child on the place. So I says, Miss Mayella, where's all the children? And she says, they gone to get ice cream. She said it took her a whole year to save 7 nickels, but she done it. And they gone to town.
What did you say then?
Well, I said something like, why, Miss Mayella, that's right nice of you to treat him. And she says, you think so? And I said, I best be going. I couldn't do nothing for her. And she said I could. And I said, what? And she said, just step up on that chair over yonder and get that box from on top of the shiffer roll. So I does like she told me to. And I was reaching. And the next thing I know, she grabbed me around my legs. And I got so scared, I hopped down and knocked over the chair. That was the only thing disturbed. The only furniture disturbed in the room, Mr. Finch. I swear when I left it.
What happened after you turned the chair over? Tom, you've sworn to tell the truth. Will you do it? What happened after that?
Mr. Finch, I hopped down off that chair and I turned around and she sort of jumped on me. She hugged me around my waist and she reached up and she kissed me on my face. She said she never kissed a grown man before. She might as well kiss a Negro. She said what her papa do to her don't count. And she says for me to kiss her back. And I say, Miss Mayella, you let me out of here. And I tried to run. I didn't want to hurt her, Mr. Fitch. And I say, you let me pass. And just when I say that, Mr. Yu yonder holler from the window.
What did he say?
Something not fitting to say. Not fitting for all these folks and all these children in here.
What did he say, Tom? You must tell the jury what he said.
He said, you damn whore, I'll kill you.
Then what happened?
I was running so fast, I don't know what happened.
Tom, did you rape Mayella Ewell?
No, sir. I did no such thing.
Did you harm her in any way?
No, sir. I did no such thing.
No question.
Robinson, y'all pretty good at chopping kindling, toting water, busting up shiffer roads with one arm, aren't you? Strong enough to choke the breath out of a young woman and sling her to the floor?
No, sir, I never done that.
But you're strong enough to.
I reckon so, sir.
Mighty polite to do all this woman's chores, aren't you, boy?
I was just trying to help her out, sir.
Now, what I can't understand is with your own wife and children waiting for you at home, and all the work you have to do around your own place, why are you so all-fired anxious to do this woman's chores?
Seemed like she ain't had nobody to help her, sir. Like I said, she...
With Mr. Ewell and 7 children on the place, you're telling me that you did all that chopping, all that work out of the goodness of your own heart. You are a mighty fine fella, seems to me, boy. With things as hard as they are, you did all that work for not one penny?
I felt right sorry for her, sir. She's...
You felt sorry for her? A white woman. You felt sorry for her. Now, Mayella Ewell testified that she asked you to come up on the porch and bust up a shiffer robe. Is that right?
No, sir. She did not.
Then you say she's lying, boy.
I ain't saying she's lying. I'm saying she's mistaken in her mind.
I see. Now, didn't Mr. Ewell run you off the place?
No, sir. I don't think he did.
Don't think. What do you mean?
I mean, I ran out of there before he had time to run me off.
Boy, you all being very candid about this. Now, why did you run so fast?
I was scared.
If you had a clear conscience, what were you scared of?
It ain't safe for a Negro to be in a fix like that.
Boy, you weren't in a fix. You testified that you were simply resisting Mayella Ewell. Now, were you so scared that she would hurt you that you ran? A big buck like you?
I was scared of winding up in court like I am now.
You were scared of arrest. You were scared that you'd have to come here today and to fess up to what you did.
No, I was scared I'd have to face up to what I didn't do.
Are you being impudent to me, boy?
No, sir. I don't mean to be.
This is as much as I heard because Jim made me take Dill out. For some reason, Dill had started crying and he couldn't